Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Rolanda.
And I'm Kylie.
And this is
Rose Crafty Corner. Welcome back to our existing viewers and subscribers. Thank you for joining us once again. And if you are new here, we hope you enjoy what you see today and that you will become a regular viewer and subscriber as well. So...
Sorry, I'm laughing because this is like the second day in a row that we've filmed.
Yes.
I feel like it's like deja vu or something.
Yeah, it's actually the third time we filmed in the last week because we did our Halloween wrap-up and we did our retreat wrap-up.
Yeah.
So
now we're doing a normal
and now we're doing our regular Flosstube to get back on track. So there won't be heaps of progress on anything today because we've sort of shown some of the things already that we've worked on in the last fortnight.
And if you want to see what we've worked on other than the projects today, check out the Halloween wrap-up and also the retreat special.
Yes.
Yeah, because then you will understand why there's not much here today.
Yes. It's not that we haven't been doing anything, it's just we've already shown it. So.
Yeah, so I'm not going to show it again.
No. We're in a new month, so we will share our total number of stitches for the month of October. So my total was 10,423. So that's my second highest for this year.
Done.
Because I was madly trying to keep up with the Stitchonomy cell, which, you know, I almost did. I was very close. But anyway, it is one I intend to finish as soon as I can.
I think October was the closest you've got to where I am.
Yes.
And I think that's because I was busy making project bags and everything for the retreat. So I had a lot of time away from stitching.
Yes.
And it showed. I kept adding it up because I kept thinking it was wrong. Because normally my stitches are a lot higher.
Yes, they are.
However, they weren't wrong. So the total was 12,758. So there's only roughly
two and a bit.
2,000. Not even 2,500.
No.
So yeah. I just feel like I haven't stitched much. But anyway, it is what it is.
That's true.
Yeah,
yes.
There's always this month.
And I did forget to say too, we are primarily a cross-stitch channel, although occasionally we do have other crafts, but I don't think we've got anything else today, have we?
No. We've just got
cross-stitch today.
Yeah.
So, was there any new starts that we haven't already shown?
No.
No,
I didn't.
My new
starts were on the retreat special. So
mine too, and I think even the Halloween one. I didn't
start another new start in the 3 days from retreat because I would have been shot.
Probably. I did have one, but it's also finished, so I'll show you that later. Because it's only a little one. Yep. So will we get straight into our whips? All right. So if you could hold that one for me.
Sure.
So this one is Scaredy Cats, French Country Scaredy Cats. And I am doing the word Halloween in orange. As you can see, the W there is the orange, and I'm doing the cats in black. So I started the top middle. So I did this cat and the W.
The cat is just super adorable.
They're very cute. So I had started the cat in October when we showed our October, when we did our October video. I'd done like half the cat. So I finished it off and done the W last night.
Lovely. And so, she took a photo and she said, I've got a pussycat. And I was like, oh, it's so cute.
So I got, last night, 147 stitches done on that one, which has brought it to 16.28%.
Lovely.
So this is one of the smaller ones. So I'm going to try and finish that this month if I can.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So that was my only whip.
That's your only whip. All right. Straight into me.
Straight onto you, yeah.
So I worked on the 2 stockings that I need to really get a crack on with.
Get them finished before Christmas.
That's right. So the first one is Nutcracker Stocking by Donna Cooler Designs. Maybe you able to hold that for me? We go up a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. So I basically worked up the top here and filled in some greenery and stuff. I did 630 stitches on this one. And the name is going to go in this space here. So that's why this kind of gold doesn't really look like anything at the moment. Because on the cover picture, you'll see that there's a like a banner. Yeah. And the name's in the banner. So yeah, 630 in the last couple of days. So that's not too bad.
Very good.
Yeah. And then this was the first one I worked on when I came home. And this is the Flamingo Stocking by Stony Creek. Okay, yep, that's good. Now this one I did 437 stitches. It was mainly backstitch in the palm trees, the candy canes, and around this sort of area here. And the reason why I stopped there is because once I'd done all that backstitch, I then washed her and ironed her. And now I need to go back and put in the metallic lights around the neck. And I also need to put the beads in the starfish. So she's ready to, she's almost there. I don't have any percentages, I'm sorry. But yeah, she's almost there. I only have the metallic around the lights and the beads to go, and then she's done.
Yeah, excellent. Then ready to FFO.
Yeah. So then I have those two, and I have another one to FFO. So I think I'll FFO them, the three of them together, like at the same time.
Yeah, good idea.
Because I'm at the sewing machine anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
Well.
Why not?
Yeah, so I only got about 1,000-ish stitches done in the last couple of days. So
yeah,
that's not bad.
Well, that's pretty good still in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's all my whips.
That was all your whips?
Yep.
Excellent. So we will then move into finishes.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a couple of finishes. The first one was my Happy Spookyween.
It's so cute.
It was very cute. And that one, I got 554 stitches done to finish that one off.
Nice.
So I do have a finish plan for that, but you'll have to wait and see.
To be confirmed.
You might not see it until next Halloween, but we'll see.
You'll have to keep watching.
Yes, absolutely. So I actually used my unknown colours on that one, and I did finish off some of them as well.
You know what? You did really well for using unknown colours.
Yeah.
And, getting it all to sort of match in with each other.
Yep. There's 2 different oranges in there, but I'm not going to tell you where. Because I ran out of one.
I don't really think it matters because, you get shading, in different parts.
I did blend them in some part, one part, and then I had to, I realised I still had a few more stitches to do in the orange and I didn't have it. So I had to use a different one. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that one is finished. So I'm just going to fully finish that. The next one I did was the one I said I started and finished. It's a saff, but not a sappho because I didn't fully finish it. It's just this little one. And this one is called Black Pumpkin. And I did it twice. And again, I ran out of the grey in there, so I used a different one for the other one. But that's fine. I'm going to make that into a scissor fob. So they'll be, back to back anyway.
Surprise, surprise, another scissor fob.
Another scissor fob. So that one will actually end up being in my Halloween bag.
Yeah.
Because
that will match your Halloween bag perfectly.
It's more Halloween than the petite pumpkin. So that will go in with like autumn things or something.
Yeah. Because your bag has the blacks, the greys, the oranges.
Yeah.
So that'll match in perfectly.
So it'll go well.
Yeah.
So that was a little free one from Kate Stitcher on Facebook. Mm-hmm. She's actually the same designer that did the Spookyween one. But
is she becoming your favourite?
She does a lot of free ones. I mean, the Happy Spookyween was out of a magazine, which I have mentioned before, but she goes by Cute Embroidery by Kate in the magazine, but on Facebook she's Kate Stitcher. So that one's a freebie in her files if you're interested in that.
I've just noticed that you have
been stitching a lot of hers. Yeah.
She had gravitate towards
She had some cute Halloween ones.
Yeah,
so it's just worked out really well.
Yeah.
So that was 438 stitches for the 2 of them. I didn't count the back stitch. I just counted the actual cross stitches.
Nice.
And so that was my start and finish. That one I think is a 32 count. It's actually a scrap off the fabric I used for the petite pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Well, just a scrap. So don't throw away your scraps because they can come in handy.
You reckon you could get
I may be able to get something else in there. I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be very thrifty.
So, and I was like, can I get something else out of that? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But I will keep it. I'll cut it off and I will keep it.
If you fold that in half.
Not quite. Not quite.
Yeah. You had to start.
I did try that.
Yeah. No,
okay. But because I had it in a hoop, I needed to have some allowance to.
Yes.
And I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
How far it was going to go. But
that's all good.
That's all right. I can fit something small in there. Not the same thing, but I'll find something else. Yeah. Maybe one of the little smalls we got in the retreat goodie bags. So.
And I might make it into a small pillow or something.
I'll
fabric or something.
Yeah. I will think about that and come up with something.
So keep your scraps because you can always use them.
You
for other
never
things.
know when they'll come in handy for things. So
I keep a lot of my scraps for making cards, stitch cards.
Yep.
So you only need a small amount.
Well, we've got a couple of those really teeny tiny little hoops, so I could do something on that to fit in one of those. So.
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It will get used, I'm sure, because I quite like that fabric. It's really nice.
I can't believe we're like nearly 11 minutes and we've finished the whips. And
we didn't have
things.
Yeah, whips.
Yeah.
Finishes. So, did you have any finishes?
No,
not this time.
No,
so no, and no FFOs either.
No, because I was just trying to concentrate on
either.
stockings and
yeah,
that's going to be my main.
That's your focus at the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
Only because I don't want to leave it to the last minute.
Yeah.
And then be stressed
and rushing and maybe stuff
then
it up.
Mistakes happen and then you end up frogging and it takes 10 times longer. And no.
All right. Well, then we will. This may be a very short video, people. not as short as our Spooktober wrap up, but
we have a little bit of haul on the end.
We have some haul to show you a bit later, but we will get into plans.
Right now. Yeah. Awesome.
So we have some exciting plans coming up.
We do. When don't we have exciting plans?
So there is an event coming up on Australia Day weekend, which is late January, and it is called the Great Australian Crossstitch Shindig. Don't say that too fast; it's a bit hard. Bit of a mouthful. So it will run on Sunday the 26th of January to the public holiday in Australia on Monday the 27th of January in 2025. More details will come. We're not allowed to say too much yet, but
it's basically going to showcase Australian designers, Flosstubers, and vendors.
Yes.
So there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff happening at the moment.
Yep.
And as soon as we get the good go ahead to give you all the details, we will.
We will. I did put up a post on Instagram of the information that is currently available. So if you haven't seen that, check out our Instagram and have a look what that's all about.
It sounds like heaps of fun. I can't wait.
It does. So there will be more details to follow when we have them.
Yes. How exciting.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And now you have another big plan.
I do.
I'm not participating in this one.
No, you're not.
This is all you now.
This is going to show how crazy I am. And I've had a couple of conversations with the people that are doing it as well, and they have said that we are crazy for doing it, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. So you can tell everyone about that.
Alrighty. So I'm talking about the 2025 Hate sale.
Hate is Heaven and Earth Designs, if you're not aware.
And they do full coverage pieces. And for their sale, they take a snippet of a full coverage piece. So it's like it's zoomed in on a...
Like a cropped.
Yeah, cropped version. Yeah. And what they're doing, they had a sale this year, but it's changed a little bit for next year. So it's currently on sale. So you go to the Heaven and Earth website and you buy into the sale. Then you decide later on what pattern you want to do, but you can have a look at it. And
how many
you join
patterns
the
was it?
Facebook page. There's 12 patterns in total
to choose from. Yep.
You join the Facebook page. You read all the featured posts because it explains all the details, and then you choose your pattern. And then come January the 1st, we start. Now I've chosen Drinks on the Beach by Lars Stewart. And I chose this one because of the such beautiful bright colours. There's a gorgeous purple drink. And I felt like it just spoke to me. Yeah. Like it's just my sort of style. I like the bright colours. I like, I want something to keep me interested. So I don't want to like peter off and lose interest in it. So I think these bright colours are really going to help me do that. So basically you pick one of the 12. And then if you finish 6 full pages of that particular design, you are then eligible to get the other 11 designs at the end of the year. If you finish the whole pattern, so if I finish the whole Drinks on the Beach cropped pattern, then I get the other 11 patterns, plus I get 1 free choice of my...
of your choosing.
Yeah, of my choosing.
Free pattern.
Yeah, off the Heaven and Earth website.
Mm.
So there's great incentives there to keep it moving and keep your whips going into finished projects. Now, as we go along, there's milestones. So the first milestone's already been hit, and that was 1,000 people participating. So when we hit the first milestone, we are now going to be getting this cute little dragon, and I think he's called like the safety dragon or something. And he's got these little goggles on, and he's just adorable.
Oh, cute.
The second milestone is some hummingbirds, and I think they're fuchsia flowers that they're sort of hovering around. The third one, I don't really know how to describe it other than a fluff ball. Maybe it's a chick. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I mean, you'll see it. And the fourth one is like a house/cottage with some flowers and a cat and some reading nook and that sort of stuff. So 1,000 participants was the first one, which tick we've already got. 2,000 is the second one. 3,000 is the third. And 4,000 is the last.
Okay.
So depending on how many participants there are, we get those ones as bonus charts.
There you go.
So we will be getting at least 2 patterns.
Sounds
because
like
of the one that you purchased to stitch.
Yep.
And the bonus.
Yeah. Nice.
So it's crazy, I know. It's only available until I think it's December the 13th at midnight. So you need to get in quick. And as I said, you purchase it through the website. Just type it in the search bar, 2025 Haid Sal, and it'll pop up for you. And then you purchase that item, I would guess you would call it. And then you have time to decide which one you want to actually do.
Okay. You don't have to decide right now.
No, that's right. Okay. Yeah. But if you have a look at them, there's been a lot of people saying, oh, it's hard to choose between the two of them. And I'm like, go with the one that you think that you will be able to do
in the time frame.
Yeah, like that you think will be the easiest for you to do. Because if you get 6 pages done of it, you're going to get the other one anyway.
Yeah, true.
You know, and then you've got your own time to stitch it on. So, you know, you don't have the time frame.
That pressure. Yeah.
Yeah. So
very good.
That's really exciting. Now, Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches is joining us, or joining me in stitching it.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, Kylie's just going to watch on.
I wouldn't get it done, so I'm not even going to try.
And then we've got a couple of other friends that I know that are actually going to stitch in as well.
And the same pattern as you too, isn't it?
Same pattern as myself. And then we've got a couple of friends that I know that are stitching a different pattern, but they're joining in on the sale. So that's really awesome too. So look out for that if you really want to have a look at the patterns. We'll, as Kylie said, we'll link it below, but just go over and have a look and have a little study, because they do have really nice patterns. And I think there's something there for most people. Maybe not everybody, but most people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Exciting.
So that's a big plan for you for next year.
Yeah, that's going to be my focus for next year, and everything else is just going to have to work in and around it.
Yeah. Speaking of focus, it is the focus event in the Whip Warriors Facebook group this weekend.
Yes.
So I will be focusing on my little scaredy cats one to try and get that done.
I will try to focus on these stockings. Do we have to just pick one?
Usually one for the focus event.
Unless you finish it, isn't it?
Unless you finish it, and then you can do another one.
So I think if I've got a better chance of finishing the flamingo stocking. So if I focus on that one, get the lights and the beading done, and if I finish that, then I'll move across to the nutcracker. Yeah. That
sounds fair. All right.
Yeah, because that way then I'm like helping myself push it along.
That's right. Yeah, that's what the focus event is about. So you pick one whip and you just focus on that for the length of the focus event to try and get a decent number of stitches into it. So those are our plans for that one. Even after that, your plans are to finish your stockings?
Yeah, good, definitely, because definitely got to be finished before Christmas.
Yes, they do. So you're going to be focusing on that for even longer than the focus event.
Yeah, that's right.
And for the rest of this month, I will be trying to finish off some of my small projects so that I don't have too many going into December, because then we'll probably start some Christmas stitching.
Yep. Totally.
which I've already got some ideas for, but we will
Mm-hmm.
go over that closer to December.
Yeah, so
if we need to, we can do a separate video of just December plans if it ends up getting as big as our Spooktober plans were. We'll see.
I don't think my list will be as long as what my Spooktober was.
Don't think so either.
I didn't get to hardly any
most of yours, no.
But it was because, you know, retreat was coming and I was busy.
Doing other things, yes.
However, I do have a few Christmas whips that I would really love to get some more concentration on. Because why else are they sitting there? You know
exactly.
I mean? And I love them. It's just I haven't had a chance to work on them. So yeah, my list won't be anywhere near.
I'm pretty much thinking like maybe one each week, but that was my original plan for October too, and then I blew that
out of control.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see. All right. So that's the end of our plans. So we're going to move into haul.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have as much as Ro does, but that'd be you, dear.
Oh, yeah. Me.
Yes.
All right.
So we got a gift voucher sent to us from Spotlight.
We did. We love gift vouchers.
We do. And it was no minimum spend, which is unusual for them. It was really good.
I reckon they watched our Flosstube when we said
that
we
love
free money because Lincraft did it.
Yeah.
And then not long after that video came out, Spotlight did this one.
Maybe the CEO was watching us or something. I don't know.
We're going to make these girls happy.
Yeah. Maybe it was just a competitive thing with Lincraft. Who knows? But anyway, we reap the benefit. So I got some ribbons. So I've got sort of, a green for Christmas. I've got plenty of reds already. And I got some purples and the orange and the rainbow one. One of my kids picked out the rainbow one.
Yeah, very pretty.
So, and I thought the orange and the purpley ones would go well for Halloween things. So I got a bunch of those. They were on special. It was 5 for $7 or something. So I thought that wasn't too bad. The other thing I got from Spotlight was a witch's broom. I'm not going to hit you with it. Use that in. And I actually got that as a finishing item. And hopefully you'll see
She's not going to ride away on it.
I'm not going to ride off on my broom.
She's had the brew,
had the witch's brew. Now I've got the witch's broom. So that's actually for finishing. So
it's very cute.
Hopefully you'll be able to see that next October. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I might get to it. We'll see. And what did you get from Spotlight?
Spotty, I had the same voucher, and these ones were 10 for $15, I think it was.
I think that's
yeah. So I got some Christmas ribbons. I'm going to hold those ones.
You're not going to be able to hold them all up at once.
No.
She got quite a few. Maybe I can hold another one.
Those two. Wee.
There you go.
Okay. So hopefully you can see through the glare. There's some really nice. I tried to get the ones that had something on them.
Rather than the plain ones.
Rather than the plain.
Yeah.
But, like the white with the gold spots was nice. And just to get some gold one by itself. So, because I plan to mix and match them.
Yep.
And use them as finishing. So I wanted some that weren't so patterned.
Yeah.
And then some that were.
Yeah. Very good.
That's all I got from Spotty.
That was all from Spotlight. Okay. Now, Lisa from Paddock Lane Designs had one of her die spot sales.
She did.
So we both bought some things from that, and we actually picked them up from her at retreat. She brought them up with her, which was lovely because then it saved us paying postage and things.
Delivery.
And it was hand delivered. It was lovely. So this one I got is a 14 count opalescent parchment. It's her medium size. So it's similar to the one that I did grab at retreat. But
it's a very nice neutral.
I really like the parchment, obviously, because I've bought two now. But this is a 14 count. The other one I got was 28 count. Although it will work out about the same.
Yeah, if you're going over two, yeah.
Yeah, it just depends what I decide to use that for.
I haven't labelled mine yet. I haven't had a chance.
I only did so that I
would know what you're talking about.
What I'm talking about. This one is also 14 count. It's a small, and I think at the time she just called it grey brown. So that was another one. So when we say that they're a mist dye, it's because they have some spots that haven't, quite gone with the dye properly.
Yeah, the dye hasn't taken properly, yeah.
So, but depending, sometimes they're worse on one side than the other because that, they're not as bad on that side. So it depends which side you stitch on and what part of the fabric they're in.
Yeah.
You might be able to stitch over it, or if it's near an edge, you're not going to stitch there anyway.
That's right.
And the last one I got was a 16 count slice.
Now that's an ice cream that we have over here.
It is.
And it's like
it's kind of a yellowy, greeny colour. It does very much look like the Splice ice cream.
I think it's a touch more like a lime green in real life than what's showing up.
I think it's showing up a bit yellower maybe. So that's the other side. So you can see there is a spot up there. But again, depending on what you stitch and where you stitch on it, you might be able to work around it. So I will find something to do on that. So it's kind of got
unfortunately
the lemon and the lime.
Can't remember what mine were called, but I'm just going to show you. And I don't remember the counts or anything like that.
Is that the bubble gum?
No. I don't. No, I don't think so.
I thought that was the bubble gum one, but anyway,
it could be. So there's that one. When I actually work on them, I will go back and get the names for them. But when I work on them, I'll let you know. I do know that this one was called two-tone purple.
Definitely got the
showing
two
up a bit grey in the camera, but it is like
it's slightly darker purple than the other side.
Yeah, so that was an easy one to recognise. I think this one was Lavender Fields.
Might have been.
This is, again, it's showing up a little grey, but it is purple.
Yeah.
And then beautiful pink opalescent. So the others were just normal Ada. This one's a pink opalescent.
Yeah.
So it's quite large, this one.
Yeah, looks like one of the larger pieces.
Love it.
Very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So those are what we got from Paddock Lane Designs from the Dye Spot sale. So Lisa has a Patreon, which if you join, you get advance notice of these sales, and otherwise it's just done through her Facebook page.
And it's like first in, best dress. So if you comment that you want that particular count, that colour, and the size, because that's how she likes you to comment it, so she knows when she goes back to the comments which one you're referring to.
Yes.
If you're the first person to say that particular...
That's the one you want?
Yes, then you get that one.
Yeah, but it is still worth commenting as second, sometimes even third, because if the first person goes, well, actually, no, I changed my mind, or because I got this other one, I don't want that one now, or
and because
for whatever reason.
So fast, people just sort of comment on it. And then sometimes people go back after it's finished and go, okay, well, my budget doesn't allow for all of that, so I'm going to have to get rid of one. So then if you are the second person,
it becomes available to the next person in the line. So it's definitely worth, still commenting, even if someone else has.
And they're discounted because they have the dye spots.
Yes. So, depending on how much spotting
how
there is on it.
Yeah.
Depends how much it's discounted.
Yeah,
so,
and that's all up to Lisa to decide what the discounting is.
Yeah, she works all that out. Yeah. Now, I have completed 2 squares on my Whipco board.
Good girl.
One was finishing a project, which I did. I did 2. Yes. So for that, I got this pattern. I will show you the cover photo here because I've only got the actual pattern in paper. It is called Winter Wreath. So that's a little Christmassy one.
Nice.
And then the next one I got to open was stitch on a piece with an animal, and because I did the scaredy cats and stitched the cat, I got to open another box, and I got 2 of the DMC colours that go with that pattern.
Nice.
So there's only, I think, 3 boxes left because we've got 2 for next month, and I still have to do a teacher gift one.
Oh, that's right.
That I haven't done yet. That was from October, but because I was focused on my Halloween projects, I wasn't doing it last month, so I'll try and do one this month because I'm running out of time for that too.
Yes. I crossed off one of my Whipco squares.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember which one it is now, and I can't. So just know that I've crossed off one.
Yeah. But you're not doing any type of reward system.
No, I don't have a reward system. Mine's just purely cross it off and, oh, yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, so I went to a cheap shop and they were discounting all their Halloween stuff because it's now after Halloween. And I got this cute. Look at, oh, maybe I should turn it around this way because it's a bit of a bend. Bigger. This cute ghost bag. Like, how cute is that?
Very cute. Except that there's a spider on it.
Yes, unfortunately, that time. Well, he's a cutesy spider.
It's a cutesy one, but still 8 legs.
Yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at it. And while they were discounting all the Halloween stuff, they also have already put out their Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
So I got some bells. Oh,
barcode.
So I got some bells because I have. Yeah.
Because you've got a few, so we'll hold them all up together.
Yeah. So I have a plan to finish off one of my Christmas whips this year, and I need some bells. And I was like, well, I'm not sure what bells I want, so let me just, these were really cheap.
Yeah.
So let me just grab the bells, and whatever I have left over, I can do whatever else with.
Very good.
So now at least I have the options because I need to be able to see what colours are going to go. And
colours, sizes, there's some different sizes there too. So
yeah. And then I picked up these two little Christmas ornaments. Yeah. I just thought they were so adorable.
Very cute.
Very, very cute. And they got like the glitter on them. So yeah, I thought they're very cute. That was from the cheapy shop. I was online and this was a little while ago, but I'd forgotten to bring it. And I had my Happy Halloween. I was just trying to think of the project. Happy Halloween on the scroll frame, which you guys have seen. And I needed some sort of something on the edge to hold it taut. So I ended up buying some of these
the little magnetic clip things. Yep.
Yeah. Now, there was 4 more, so there was 10 in a pack, and the other 4 are actually still on Happy Halloween.
Okay.
So they're actually really helping holding it a bit more taut.
Yeah, they're very handy.
I went to Lingcraft and they had a 50% off sale of your highest price.
Yeah, it was off one item.
So it was one item.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking up some scissors and I thought, yeah. Now, when they had them, they had this pair single for the same price as they had the 3-pack. So I was like, no, I'm getting the 3-pack.
Why not? Yeah.
Because I can use those other scissors.
For sure.
Okay, now.
More. But wait, there's more.
There's 2 more. I like 2 more things to explain.
2 more shops.
Okay, so I went to Crafty Threads because signing up with this 2025 Hate sale, I went up and I spoke to Sharon and she's doing the same one as me as well. We were having a chat about the fabric and all the things and all the colours. So I went and picked up the colours.
All DMC.
There's 90 colours, but a couple of those colours have multiple skeins. So now I just need to put them on floss drops.
That'll take a while.
And I have leftover floss drops at home from my last order with Hero and Stitch.
Oh, okay, good.
And so while I was there, we were talking about the fabric count. So I thought if I go the 28 count, it might be too small for me to concentrate on a full year of a full big pattern, although I love how small they are. 25 count was my next option. And I was like, I'm not sure, the same reason, you know. So we both decided to go 20 count. So I got some 20 count pre-gridded Ada. And Sharon is going to do it on
the same.
Yeah, the other half of that piece. Yeah. So that's awesome. So we're going to like have matching Hate sale.
It'll be interesting to see how they look both.
Yes.
You know.
And I think I'm going to do 10 stitch. I think. But that could change.
See how you go. Once you start, you might decide, no, I want to do the full cross.
Yeah, it all depends on how I like the coverage of it. So.
Yeah. Well, if you do 2 strands, because you're doing it over 1 or over 2?
Over 1.
Over 1. So you might want 2 strands if you're only doing
2 strands, 10
stitch, or 1 for full cross.
I've stitched 20 count 2 strands full cross before, and it's been fine. I've had not a problem with it. However, it hasn't been full coverage.
True.
And so I'm thinking it could get pretty
Yeah.
bulky.
So I think I've done 1 over 1 on 20 count.
Full gross.
Yeah, for Hedwig, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's 20 count.
So I was thinking,
or 22 count.
I was thinking of doing the tent stitch because that'll help me get it done quicker too. I did some rough math and it works out to be about 243 stitches a day if I based it on 350 days, allowing for
the odd day here or there.
14 days, because you have to have it done, you finished a day before the end of the year. So you've only allowing for 14 days to, if I don't stitch it on, you know, like if I'm unwell or whatever.
Anything happens,
I didn't want to have the pressure. So I thought if I just round it up to 250 a day, then that'll help me get forward as well.
Account for those odd days.
But I'm thinking in the first part of the year, I might just go hell for leather and just go as quickly.
Just try and concentrate on as much as you can.
Yeah, just get it done as much as I can because I may peter off
later on.
Yeah. So, but I'm hoping because of the purple drink is kind of towards the later part of it. I'm hoping that
it'll keep you going to get to it. Yeah.
I'll get it finished. Alrighty. So the next one and last one that I purchased was I joined up to the Crafty Leanie Fabric of the Month Club. Now, this is the one for October. So if you have signed up and you haven't got your fabric, why not?
Look away.
Because we're now in November. And I went and picked this up the day before we went up to retreat. So I showed all the ladies up there and they were lovely. They were like, oh, it's so pretty.
It is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Okay. So on the front of the package, she gave me a hand-dyed étoile thread and she's named it Celadon. And a little whale needle minder. How cute is that whale? So, yeah, that was a nice surprise to see that on the front.
Yeah.
And then I got a 28 count opal. And she's named this one Orb Weaver. Can you hold that? So it's like pinks and oranges and peaches, lemons, greens.
The whole mix of colours. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not showing up as good on camera as what it is in real life.
Sometimes if you move it back a bit away from the light, sometimes it comes up better, but
I don't know. It's absolutely stunning in real life. And as I said, this is the opalescent one, so the shine in it is just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And then I got another piece. It's the same colour, except for this one's just the normal plain Ada.
Look how different they look.
I know, right? It's almost like the plain Ada is more subtle than the opalescent. Yeah. And this one is an 18 count.
That's probably a bit truer to colour now.
Yeah, probably. But
it is lighter than the opal one comes up.
Yeah. This one's a bit more subtle, whereas the opalescent is a bit more
it's a bit brighter.
Brighter, yeah.
Especially when you got the greens and the yellows there.
Yeah.
Well, you can see
and I didn't open it up till I got home because I went and picked this up. So I opened it up when I got home.
She's not too far from us.
Yeah. And
saving on postage.
I was already halfway to her place while I was visiting Kylie.
More or less,
yeah. So that I'll just pop around the corner and grab it. And then when I got home, I opened it up and I'm like, oh!
So pretty.
Oh, I'm in love. I instantly messaged her and said, can you make me this? Can you make me this? Can you make me this? So there'll be more to come.
She does nice stuff too.
Yeah. So that's all my haul.
Okay, we've both got some digital haul.
Oh, yes.
So we'll have to insert some pictures.
Yeah.
The first one I got was this little guy, and it is Easy Small Halloween Ghost with Pumpkin from Digital Patterns World, and they had a sale on, so it was quite cheap. So I was like, yeah, why not?
He is just adorable.
It is adorable.
Look at him.
It's
oh
so
my
cute.
gosh. I just want to pinch his little cheek.
And the second one I got was also a Halloween one. It is called Touch of Magic, and it is from Caterpillar Crossstitch. And they've done it as a wall hanging, and I have plans for
I want to get this one. I've been looking at this pattern for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I want to
I
get this
kept
done.
eyeing it, and I had it in the cart, and I
Mhm.
was like, oh, do I or don't I? And then, yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I want to get it because I don't know if it goes away soon after Halloween or anything, so I just got it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it was the sale from last year.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Don't
But
know.
it's cute, like,
Yeah.
you know, and I've seen it stitched on a number of different coloured fabrics.
Yeah.
And it always looks great.
Yep.
Like,
So I
no
already
matter what
have a
fabric you
fabric
pick.
plan and a finish plan and everything for that one already. So stay tuned for that one. But yes, so that one was just through the Caterpillar Crossstitch website.
Mhm.
And I just got the PDF. I didn't get the kit or anything because I have plenty of threads and fabric
Yeah,
here,
and also the postage.
rather
and all
than
the
getting it
things.
shipped from the UK, which, you know, can add up. So
Yeah,
I've already got plenty of things here that I can use for
Stitch
it.
your
So
stash.
Stitching my stash, which I just added to
Me too.
because of Lisa's beautiful fabrics. Can't resist them. So yeah, that was my digital haul. You had some as well.
Okay, yes, I did. Brace yourselves.
Yeah.
All right, so I purchased the 2025 hate sale, which we've just spoken about, and I liked the crop so much that I went and had a look at the full picture on hate and fell in love with that one even more. So I purchased that one as well. So it's named the same. So it's Drinks on the Beach, and it's by Lars Stewart. And this one, I didn't get the max colours or anything like that. I just got the full normal hate size, you know, charts that they do. So yeah, I fell in love with that one. And then another one that I fell in love with because of the colours is called Mini Candelicious. And this one, I was like, yeah, I like it, but am I going to stitch all the candy? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to stitch all the candy.
Another nice colourful one, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's lots of like candy and bright colours and stuff like that. And I actually spoke to the ladies at Craft Group, and they were like, whoa. If you know anything about me, I love the bright colours. So it is what it is. And I don't have to stitch them straight away. So they'll be in my stash for a while.
There. Yep.
I also went on to Etsy and I bought 2 nutcracker patterns. So I'm going to nickname them 6 nuts and 4 nuts. So the 6 nuts, which is the 6 nutcrackers, is just called Christmas Nutcrackers, and it's by Tidy Patterns. So, you know, all these links will be below. And then the 4 nuts, which is the 4 nutcrackers, is again called Christmas Nutcrackers. Yeah. And that one's by Crossstitch Patterns.
That's why they need nicknames.
Yes, because they're named the same thing. And when I'm working on them, I will probably just refer to them as their nicknames because it's easier to... You guys know what I'm talking about, and Kylie knows what I'm talking about, so yeah. Yeah,
otherwise she'll say Christmas Nutcrackers, and we'll all be like, which one?
Or is that just a generic term? All right, and then Doreen Jones was having a sale, so couldn't not miss out on that. I
deliberately didn't look because I'm like, I can't.
I did tell her, and she's like,
I don't want to know.
Okay, so the first one I bought was Chalkboard Welcome. And it's a nice chalkboard pattern that just says welcome home. Yeah. So I thought that's really cute.
You like your chalkboard style, don't you?
When we were at retreat, I had made this bag up to sell, and it was a chalkboard style. And it had all these beautiful little like bits and pieces all over it. And when I was sewing the bag, every time I looked at it, I found something else. Yeah. We might insert a picture. Yeah. And so it's just gorgeous and I love it. So I did actually save some of this fabric for myself. I just haven't made mine up yet. No. I'll have to make it up for this pattern.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, the next one is 'Tis the Season to Be Spooky.
Oh, I like this one too.
Yeah, this one came out this year. So I really liked that one. And then I found Ghostly Halloween, again by Doreen Jones. Yep. And this one actually has a little saying on it, and it's got the ghosts, and I just think it's really cute the way they're like flying, because they actually look like they're moving through the pattern.
Yeah, cool.
Then there's a Trick or Treat pouch, and that one's a set of 2. Yeah, so it's got those 2. Yeah. A little vampire and a little witchy girl. Yeah. And then the last one was the Christmas camper van. Now, I actually am going to do this for a friend of mine because she loves VWs. So I thought she'll love that. And
yeah, and it's loaded up with Christmas goodies.
Yes, yes. And she's moving away. She lives around the corner from me at the moment, but she's moving away shortly. So I want her to have something to. Yeah. I mean, she'll be back and forth. It's fine, but I want her to have a little piece of me to take with her.
Yeah, so,
nice. So yeah.
So that was all of the haul?
That's all the digital haul and physical haul.
Yep, all the haul.
All of it. No, I'm not going to buy anything for the next month. Let's see how long that takes.
We'll test her out by our next video and see if she's bought anything else then.
Well, there
might be no haul in the next video.
I saved up for retreat.
Yes.
However, I did go a little crazy.
Yeah, me too. I overspent.
So
that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you know.
Shop a lot, stitch a little.
Actually, no. I will be spending money at the end of the month. So maybe if I just save my money now until the end of the month.
Yeah.
So no haul next time. I promise you.
Probably not. I don't know that I'll have any either because I've already done my budget at retreats.
Let's start with no haul for one Flosstube and see how we go. Hey?
We'll build from there. Yep. All right. And you had a rack, a random act of kindness.
I did. From our lovely friend Katie. Hi, Katie. She messaged both of us and said that she was destashing this. And would either of us like it? And I said, oh, yeah, I'd love to take a look. Yeah. So we've both had a look, and I'm going to be the keeper of the book. However, if Kylie...
I know where it is if I need it.
Yes, if she needs it or if she needs a certain image or something. She
can hey, is there one of these in that book?
Yeah. Is there a chicken in that book or is it...
and an egg? I'm just looking at the ones on the back.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you very much, Katie. That was lovely. That'll go into my bookcase.
Very good.
That's it.
Yeah. That was the only racks we got other than what we got at retreat and stuff.
I need to take a deep breath now to catch my breath.
So we'll move on to Flosstubes. Now, being away at retreat and getting busy organised for retreat, I haven't really watched much. Just all the regular ones that I have already mentioned before.
I didn't watch a lot leading up to retreat because I was like head down.
Focused, yes.
Done. However, since retreat, Lisa and Jenny, who are Shady Trees Stitches, have brought out their Cross Stitches of Brisbane retreat video.
Yep.
And they also brought out their November challenge chat, which is them driving on the way home from a retreat.
Yeah, because they both do a few different challenges. They release a challenge chat at the start of each month, going through what they're going to do for each of the prompts, what the prompts are, and all those things. So that's a good one to watch if you are doing a lot of the challenges because you get some good ideas from that.
Yeah, because they like go through the challenge and then say what they're using, and then sometimes they have ideas that pop into their head that not necessarily are their projects, but it's just because
ideas for other people.
It's like an animal that's starting with S, and they might say something like snake or something, but they might not actually have a snake in one of their projects.
Yeah, but they're just throwing the ideas out there.
Yeah, and it then prompts you to go, oh, well, actually, I might have that. You know, so it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
So they had 2 videos, and I need to say a massive big thank you on behalf of both of us for mentioning us for Rose Crafty Corner, the Flosstube and the store, and also a massive big thank you for all the lovely kind things that you said about myself and Kylie. And I was sitting there like, oh, that's so sweet, that's so kind. So, you know, big hugs, thank you very much. If you haven't checked them out, go and check them out. And yeah, like it was just really lovely.
Yeah.
And, you know, when someone says something really nice about you and you don't expect it, it really touches.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to watch them yet, but I am going to.
Yeah. I've been filling her in.
Yeah.
But, you know, you've got family and things.
It's hard to have the time to sit down
and just sort of block everything out.
And I did look at their retreat one, but it was quite a long one, and I just didn't have time to sit down and give it the attention I wanted to. So I will get to it.
And we are also interviewed with them, and that one appears on their Brisbane of Crossstitches retreat video.
Cross Stitches of Brisbane.
That's it.
Words.
There's
flip it around.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you know us.
Words are hard. But only on days ending in Y.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we do appear in that one as well.
Yes. So that was exciting. It was nice to have a chat with them there. It was
felt
great.
semi-famous for 5 minutes.
A little bit. I actually got recognised at retreat too.
Yeah.
So that was really nice too. So you're the Flosstube lady. I said, yes, I'm Kylie. She said, yeah, I know.
Yeah. And you are?
And then she introduced herself. So yeah, that was kind of fun too. It was like my little claim to fame.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because now we are being recognised. Yeah. And it's like,
especially within the Brisbane group, because like we do go there. We have said within that you know, we're doing Flosstube and everything. So quite a few of them actually watch us, which is really nice that they're supporting us.
I try my hardest to remember people's names, but sometimes I can't remember.
I do remember the lady's name, but I don't know if she wants to be mentioned by name, so I won't.
And I try to put something to the name to make me remember the names.
Yeah.
But sometimes that doesn't work. So if I do meet you and I forget your name, please don't be offended, because it's just my brain. It's
It doesn't retain.
I need to sink it. Yeah, I need to sink it in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Enough about my brain.
Yeah. It has been confirmed she does have one.
Yes. I've had a scan. It's fine.
It's there. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today then.
Yeah, it is.
So if you have gotten this far, thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and until next time, stay crafty.